Let us dive into the Word. Brothers and sisters in Christ, we live in a very challenging world today. We often face challenges, especially in relating well with people. There are many hurting people today, and all of us, I'm sure, have experienced being hurt by someone and finding it difficult to relate with them. Sometimes we wish these people never existed in our lives. Sometimes we are so angry with them that we wish that we could wipe them out from the face of the earth. Today's gospel is a very challenging message for us because Jesus tells us, love your enemies, do good to them who hate you, bless those who curse you, pray for those who mistreat you. If a person strikes you on one cheek, offer the other as well. And from the person who takes your cloak, which is the outer shawl, give him also your tunic, meaning your inner garment. Wow, so challenging words. Can you imagine Jesus telling us to do these things, which is so difficult for many of us? Brothers in Christ, when it comes to dealing with difficult people, I'm always inspired by these two saints. One is Saint John Paul II. When he was shot in 1981, and soon as he recovered, he did something so astounding. He went to the jail to meet the person who had shot him. And he forgave him. So beautiful, the action of Pope John Paul II. And the other person is Saint Rita. Saint Rita married a non-Christian, and when she got married with him, she loved him. She didn't know much about him. But later he became so abusive. He was like a mafia. He treated her badly, verbally abused her, and even sometimes physically hit her. But Saint Rita, never left her husband. She persevered. She continued to love him, do good to him, in spite of whatever he did to her. And eventually, at the end of his life, the husband converted, became a Christian. Brothers and sisters in Christ, to love is not easy, but today Jesus tells us, love as the Father, for the Father is merciful to those both good and the bad. The only way we can really grow in this love of Jesus for others is to first experience for ourselves the merciful love of the Father. Once we can deeply experience that the Father forgives us in spite of all the wrong things that we do, that the Father is so patient and gentle with us, the more we experience the goodness, the mercy, the kindness, the gentleness, the generosity of God's love, we also will receive that grace, that power to do good to our enemies, to pray for them, to bless them, to really wish that they will realize that they are mistakes, that they would change, and that our relationships will improve and become better. God bless.